What is up, SpeedGaming Live? Welcome. Welcome to Game 2 of the semifinals between What the Hells and Icola. After yesterday's Game 1, where What the Hells eked out, or not, didn't eke out, gave a pretty decisive performance and took the win home. This is Game 2. This is a best of 3, so everything's still up in the air. Icola can absolutely force a Game 3. Welcome in anyway. Hope you're having a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. I'm Tobias. With me today on commentary is Chuckles. Chuckles, how are you?
I'm getting a sense of deja vu. Didn't we do this yesterday?
Yeah. They must do something about the game. Because this feels very similar to yesterday.
We
Except,
literally
of
start
course,
with Serenade, start, and at least we have, like you were about to say, the purple medallion this time round. So.
yes, indeed. So we have a more useful medallion. Anyway, this race is about to start. There we go. And we also have a more useful spawn point than yesterday when we started with Serenade in hand right in Lake Hylia.
I predicted they were going to go into Mido's house. I'm 1 for 1 on predictions.
Yeah. And Mido gives us an adult wallet. So that is our first major item of the seed. Which, well, okay.
I think the best thing about that wallet is that Kakiri Forest will not be hinted foolish. So, cool.
Yes, indeed.
Ooh, we're losing a couple of frames on Icola, so we missed that on his
Yeah,
side.
including the hint here, but we'll see it on What the Hell's side. Sunsong is a red potion bottle. So Sunsong Grave has a bottle.
That'd be fun if we need to head to ice quickly, potentially, see if we can rush that bottle, but no.
Alright.
We can class that as semi-dead, I feel like.
We'll see. We'll see how many other bottles we find. We'll see how early Sunsong might be, so I think it really depends on how early that song shows up. But anyway, both of our runners choosing to go for songs here, which I absolutely can abide by.
Yeah, some pretty good Mido skipping, which we're actually getting synced up SFM jumps as well, which is cool to see.
20 is a hook shot. Okay, we want that.
Okay, well, 20 skulls being collected. And that was outside Ganon's castle is way of the hero. So
Oh, shoot. We need strength 3.
in before needing all 3 strengths to potentially beat the seed today.
And speaking of early bottles,
Wow.
and Gerudo Valley is foolish, as opposed to yesterday.
Best hint. Literally the best hint in the whole game. Amazing.
Oh yeah, that is such a hike as a child.
Okay, Water Temple is the green med. When DC is the shadow med, we have the top of fire is a tunic and a small key. We have Sacred Forest med being way of the hero, and Hyrule Field being way of the hero. So there's a lot of information to pack in there. I'm gonna let Tobias deal with that. Or not.
Well, yeah, I'm still parsing the information here.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool stuff. I mean. Looks like we've got a bit of a divergence today. We've got What the Hell was going to adult cat and Icola deciding to go child.
Yep.
Pretty much going straight for the Deku tree potentially. Oh no.
Using that Nocturne. 30 is the other hook shot! What the frick? Okay!
What?
Calm down, game!
Seed.
Okay! Okay.
You know where both our hook shots are, and it's behind.
And both of them are skulls.
So cool. You know what? You play this game thousands of times, and it throws up some new things every single time.
Yup.
What's really interesting about kind of best of 3 games is like, and what I find really interesting as Schoolmaster's dead, is like after the second game or after the first game, how do you respond to the first game? Like Icola clearly lost the first game, maybe thinking that they need to change strategy. Does What the Hell's change their strategy? Do they play safe, that knowing that playing safe can go well for them, or do they play aggressive because they know they've got a game in hand? It's pretty exciting.
I think if you're What the Hells, you definitely can go for a more aggressive playstyle here, knowing that even if worst comes to worst, even if it doesn't pay off, you can rely on game 3. And there's a strength from Adult Anju. This seed needs to make up its mind whether it wants to give us items or not.
So we know where items are, we're being given items. We also got given Song of Storms, which opens up Well and the other Storms decks as well. So we're really kind of getting chucked stuff early on. Talking about
Yeah, we are.
As a bomb bag. Oh my goodness. Well, that opens all of Way of the Hero, Hyrule Field. And
speaking of being chucked stuff early, what do we find? Hover boots! We'll take those!
Okay, more items. I mean, that's also the song.
Song of Time from Malon.
We also can pick up the song from the Crater now as well with that. With the strength and with the hover booties. Yeah, the note tracker is literally like, can we just take a break?
Can we maybe lower the game speed to half or something? Because this is woof. Yeah, I'm helping out on the note sheet today, as I can, as we all are. Okay, so nothing in the silo at least. Seed is taking a small break. Song of Time from Malon is pretty nice. That gives us access to a few checks. Right side maze in GTG, as well as river in water tempo, as well as other bits and bobs. So to note, our mandatory dungeons today are Deku, Forest, Fire, and DC.
Deku, Forest, Fire, and DC. Wow.
So 2 quick dungeons and 2 that might take time.
I think we're probably gonna see the hammer in Strength 3 in OGC. That kind of, because we have a bomb back for DC. Deku is open. I mean, we know where a hookshot is. We have a strength. Could it be?
But we also know, and that is the real worry. The real worry here is that we have OGC Way of the Hero. So Strength 3 is mandatory this seed.
Unless it's something dumb, like it's the first slingshot or something like that. Imagine that. First slingshot for Goma behind Strength 3.
That could definitely happen. Wow.
It could be dumb. It could be something dumb.
It could be very dumb. Why is Icola spending that ferry now?
I think he's going to get bugs from this rock over here.
Oh, okay.
So he's pushing. Wow, what the frick happened to those bugs? They just ran into the wall and we were just like, bye, I'm gone.
Bye.
Disappear. It also happens in Gerudo Valley when you drop the rock there. Sometimes the bugs go up the wall and you just can't grab them. It sucks so much.
This game.
Yeah. Talk about this game.
So, what the hell's taking a few more minutes as an adult? I think to great effect, checking graveyard checks here. I think nothing more from Dampe.
What the hell has decided didn't want to climb the Boogabajoog. Wow, there's a strength upgrade on the big Goron. What? Just like
what is this seed?
Game. Just tell us. Ooh.
Yeah, it tells us everything, but these are all really inconvenient locations.
Yeah, did Icola not learn their lesson from yesterday about not reading hints?
What the hell's having more luck with those buggies? Yep, 20 skulls, still a hookshot.
Big chest in Way of the Hero Hyrule Field.
Which is another bottle.
We already have a... Yeah, we already have a bottle, don't we? We found one in... That was that fairy bottle?
Mm-hmm.
found a fairy bottle, didn't we?
Yeah, the fairy bottle was in Sacred Forest Meadow on the song check.
Oh, that's locked behind Saria's song. Oh, I'm not gonna.
So we're just gonna keep in mind that it's an out of logic bottle.
Yeah. Okay. So we currently have.
So 2 bottles locked behind 2 different songs.
You know what?
The
It
third
might
one
actually be the song that's Way of the Hero in Hyrule Field as well. That is a potential. Why that would be the OOT song be Way of the Hero when Deku and BC with open bomb bag is on the meds? I don't know. What's it to do with light arrows potentially? I don't know.
I think at the moment we still don't know enough about the sea to really theory craft here. We're in this weird in-between state where we have a bunch of information but haven't connected the dots yet.
Yeah, the child song was the child warp was Nocturne, the Nocturne warp.
Oh.
I think.
Well, if this were dungeon entrance randomizer,
Yeah.
then that would be worrying.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That was kind of my first thought when I saw that. I was like, ugh.
Ooh, bomb juice! Pack and logic breakers.
Right, Icola already has the superior item here in the bomb bag, but never know, maybe the shoes might be helpful to like Spirit Trial, which is speed later on. More successful with the bugs here in Lake Hylia.
So both of them going aggressive for skulls, obviously, knowing that both of their hook shots are locked by them.
Yeah, interesting that Icola is deciding to, 30 schools. When you think of 30 schools, you don't always think of getting the bug ones first. I wonder if Icola's kind of decision in the seed is that he's just going to push the schools really early, hoping that the long shot is hard required for that green medallion.
The problem with early, with both hook shots being locked behind 20 skulls even, is, pardon me, is that hookshot is a great instrument to get a lot of skulls that you just can't reach without it.
That's a great point.
So we could certainly be in a situation where you have a Way of the Hero item that is just a bottle for skull collection.
Yeah, that's a good point, because the bottle does put 20 in automatically, so...
Ferry outside Hyrule Castle is a heart container. Yeah. The bottle gives us another, what was it, 9 skulls in the soil patches that we can get. So that gives us access to the hook shot. So depending on where the boomerang is, this this bottle might be a Way of the Hero item. We hope it's not. And Icola is certainly checking the rest of Hyrule Field right now and showing us what other items we can find in this Way of the Hero location.
This skull is out of logic as well. You need the rank for this one, but you could do a nifty jump and recall
Fancy
back.
footwork, yep.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, there's your Way of the Hero.
Well,
Potentially.
there goes my first slingshot on the Strength 3 OGC Berry gone.
Yeah, still. So this is almost certainly a Way of the Hero because logically, Lost Woods is foolish. Because logically, we are certainly required to have a slingshot to beat Goma. This might be the only slingshot that is reachable.
What was that in the Ruto's letter spot? Did anybody, was it a piece of heart and it just kind of looked suspicious, or was it actually suspicious?
I didn't see. Both of the runners didn't seem to take note of it.
Here's another big chest.
Okay, Burning Cactus Sunsong. Okay, so that locks our third bottle. We're not seeing that. There's the eye drops. Okay. Eye drops is a kind trade quest item.
Yeah, and Big Goron's the strength as well, so that is Way of the Hero. With strength 3 being required for OGC. And Icola heading towards what looks like a mandatory dungeon completion in the Deku Tree. 3 skulls. You know, by the time he gets to Night Cap, he might already have, or be close to, 20 skulls.
Which is a good thing. He's waiting for nighttime here, yep. Or didn't. Didn't quite wait for nighttime. Pardon me. Because he does want to collect the skulls that only show up at night here in Kokiri Forest.
Yeah. I don't know if people saw, but What the Hell actually got quite the unlucky bug loss in the Lake Hylia, where you dump the bugs and all 3 of them just straight away go into the hole and you can't pick them back up.
Yep. Happens once in a while and it's never fun because suddenly you get to pick up new bugs.
It's pretty cool. Almost every single location that has a soil has a bug drop nearby to it, so it's pretty handy.
Convenient.
It's almost like it was coded that way.
Yeah, it's almost like these developers knew what they're doing.
Oh, big chest.
And Kokiri's sword is a bow. This seed wants to give us a bunch of items early and a bunch more information about other items.
So we know where our hooks are. We know where our strengths are. We know where some of the strengths are. We have a bow.
We have a bomb bag. We have 2 strengths that are accessible to us.
It's hard to think what is actually it surely has to be the hammer in OGC now. It could, unless we've got some kind of forest access logic that's kind of going to be iffy. We know what's on Burning Cack. Could be that the water temple locks our logical access to the forest temple.
Possible. It's curious. There's a bunch of information that or a bunch of items early as well that gives us access to a whole lot of this seed. And yet we have so far exactly 1 Way of the Hero location that has yielded any items. And 4 more to find, so 2 more to even find out about, and 2 more to find out what the items in those places are.
Yeah, we're gonna pick up the other SFM checks here as well, and that's one of the other Way of the Hero locations. So we'll be interested to see what that is, because like we said, we're already picking up a lot of stuff. Maybe it is just the 3rd strength, like.
Hide-in's fire in the Deku Tree.
Unrequired shadow finds a way.
It does. Frequently does.
Say.
And they say it with good reason. So, in the spirit of what you said earlier in terms of what the hell's playing more aggressive, do you think he would think about maybe not going for 30 skulls and just skipping that long shot, hoping that Water Temple is just not required for him?
I think 2 things. One, What the Hell is his play style isn't aggressive. He plays safe for the quality of runner that he is. And 2, What the Hell is not a person to give a crud on what like his opponent's doing or the situation that he's in. He's just going to play his game that he's played and been successful for so long. I don't think he would change what he would do. Icola, on the other hand, might do.
You're right. I mean, Icola has just as much reason to play aggressively. If he doesn't win this game, that's it. He's out of the tournament. Let's see about those Deku Tree hints. Lost Woods again, foolish.
Icola are going to be on 10 schools after the Deku Tree. And considering that we could pick up, what, 5 in CAC, 1 in Graveyard with the bugs, 2 in Death Mountain Trail with the bugs and explosives, that's 18. 1 in the Maze in Goron City, some more in the Bean Soil Patches in Lost Woods. Easy 20 by the time Icola gets to Kakariko Village.
And that gives him a hook shot that opens up basically most of the world for him. What he's really missing is his first strength from Anju. I think what the hell's going or staying adult a little bit longer really paid off for him here.
What did you kind of use the strength for though? Like, not really a lot. And I was going to point out earlier that what the Hells didn't decide to head into DC with the strength. Didn't decide to go and pick up the song from Death Mountain Crater. Kind of was eager to go to Child. I mean, it could have been a fair option to do your progression dungeon at that point, or what you can of your progression dungeon, because you know what the Seed's like. Bomb bags love being in the vanilla location.
Yep. So at this point, what the Hells can complete Dodongo's Cavern, no problem. He can, as you can see, and as Icola has just done, complete Deku Tree, no problem. Forest Temple is reachable with, as you said, 20 skulls. So 3 out of the 4 required dungeons are already completely logically accessible.
Yeah, and just the SFM does have the other strength as well.
What? That would be, I mean, that would be possible. One way of the hero item can certainly point to another. It's just, we have, again, 4 unfulfilled way of the hero locations, and we have 1 dungeon that they can point to. I sense shenanigans.
And there's some kind of logical. I mean, there's also magic. We're missing magic. It could be another thing that might be deep in the Seed somehow.
Yep.
Maybe the first magic's just somewhere in the Spirit Temple or something like that. Maybe it's... Where else could it be? It could be in DTG, somewhere nonsense. That soil school that Icola's getting, is the timing of that is so dodgy. It waits so long sometimes. It can be so frustrating.
Yeah, it takes its sweet time, that's for sure.
So Lost Woods is foolish. Icola not blowing up the boulder to get into that generic grotto to even read the hint. He's just kind of, you know, not even bothering with spending the time to get that hint, it seems.
And as you said, playing aggressively, he doesn't have the time for that, basically. Whoa! That was a strategy, did you see that?
No, sorry.
Hitting the Skulltula with the reflected Deku Nut from the Deku Scrub.
You've got to do that when you kill that skull. There's no other way that you can kill that because it's so funny doing it that way.
I mean, it's objectively the best way, quite obviously. I had not seen that before.
Okay, Way of the Hero, SFM.
Has in the Wolfos Grotto a big chest which contains ... A mirror shield. Uh-oh. There's the shenanigans.
I'm not even
Fire
gonna...
Alien Spirit.
Let's wait and see what the song is first. Let's see the song. Could be... Well, it can't be Xiao, because Xiao can't be hinted in these settings.
Nope.
Could be Epona's. Could be Saria's for access. It's not Storms, we've already got Storms. Could be Requiem. Could be Nocturne.
I mean, the easiest is certainly if this is just Saria's, that fulfills our Way of the Hero straight away. And Minuet, same thing.
Yeah, same deal, yeah.
Alright, that is your Way of the Hero fulfilled, but you have that mirror shield in the back of your mind. Oh.
We don't know where Saria's is yet, though, don't we? So
Nope.
We'll keep that in the back of our minds. I mean, what the hell is this doing in the Kakiri Forest grotto with the storms that he's got? It's very convenient for him. There's another Hyrule Field Way of the Hero. That's the second hint of that, so still singular for that. He kind of actually went adult. Interesting. I thought maybe he would have rushed the 20 to get the hook shot by going through Goron City and going into Night Cack.
I mean, certainly a viable strat. Let's see what he goes for instead. Playing Minuet and going into Sacred Forest Meadow. Has something else in mind, clearly. Probably DC, to be honest.
Could just be, yeah, like some easy skills in DC. No hook shots. I can't pick up the Scarecrow one, but oh well.
There's still 2 easy skulls to be had there.
Yeah, what the hell, about to pick up the mirror shield and think,
Uh-oh. And that uh-oh lasts exactly until he finds Minuet.
yeah. Yeah, the big Goron hint was Hyrule Castle 1 and the Lost Woods Bomb Grotto. Yeah, so I think Icola has... Because we did not see the big Goron strength hint the first time when Icola went into Hyrule Castle. And I think one of us in chat would have noticed that hint if he did look at it. So 2 kind of hint stones that he's missed has been crucial information on where that other... where that other Mugumachuka is. Yeah, it does have the field waft, so I mean, could be thinking it's just a slingshot.
Cack, Way of the Hero. Okay.
What a shocker! Water is wet, fire is hot, Christmas is cozy,
And Kakariko is Way of the Hero. So we found a strength in Kakariko on Anju that fulfills our Way of the Hero handily. Let's see if there's anything else on there. Also Song of Storms, which is a bit more concerning. But I don't think you play into that until you run out of progression dungeons to complete.
Yeah, you got kind of a good line at the moment of where you're going to go to. And is this going to be school-wide? 13 for Icola. I think the Goron being a butt cheek today.
Yep.
Lots of money.
So I said I'm sensing shenanigans earlier. So far, we have a strength confirmed in Way of the Hero, in Way of the Hero locations. Will we see another Way of the Hero location with a strength in it? It won't be for the bigger on strength. But the third one could certainly still be hinted Way of the Hero.
Bit of DMC. Icola doesn't have the hovers yet, so can't pick up the song here, which is unfortunate. It just seems to be the last 2 days, we just keep on saying, that's unfortunate for Icola. Oh, he's missed that hit, that's unfortunate. Like, he's just going through the sea of unfortunateness in these last 2 races.
Yeah, what the hell's this gambit of going or staying adult slightly longer than Icola really paid off with both the hover boots and an early strength upgrade for him.
And Icola being very intelligent, thinking about the way of the hero in Hyrule Field and just kind of pushing the eye drops anyway, even without the big Goron head. Or he actually did have the big Goron head. Please, I'd like to review the VOD later, but he picks up a string.
And Banana from Hot Rodder Goron.
Okay, well, Jabu is the light med, and Jabu sucks as a dungeon, so we'll kind of put that on the back burner for now.
Yeah, we'll keep it in mind, but you know, don't have to do it.
Yeah.
That, by the way, handily defeats our bottle way of the hero theory.
Yeah.
The boomerang. And there's our final way of the hero, Zora's River. Gerudo's Fortress is our last foolish.
And the Fortress is foolish. Okay, cool. We haven't been to River yet.
Good.
We have storms. So we can do all 4 checks. Storms was in a way of the hero location in Kakariko Village. So you would have liked to have found that within this child section really to push it, but oh wells.
So, by the way, I am also obligated to tell you, dear viewers, short programming notice. Right after this race, What the Hells versus Icola, there will be another race in right here on SpeedGaming, which is Mr. Mario versus, don't let me get this wrong, Exodus, for Game 3 of their semifinals game, of their semifinals series. So this one's for all the marbles, and that'll be right after this game, scheduled for 8:15 p.m. Eastern. So likely going to be a very short pause in between those 2 games.
More Uta?
More Uter on this very channel.
Imagine there being more Ocarina of Time.
There is always more Ocarina of Time chuckles.
To all the British people that have seen the Mitchell and Webb sketch about how football never ends, that's kind of how I feel about Ocarina of Time Randomizer.
Okay. I don't think I've seen that particular sketch. I think What the Hells is just in time for Danpe O'Clock here.
Nice, efficient, without Sun Song. Kinda sucks to miss out on it. So, that'd be handy. He's actually going to be... That's 14. So
yeah,
by the time he gets
so
score,
18.
18. But he has the
One
rank,
more.
we can get
One more in the graveyard.
He can get both in the graveyard. He can get the bug one and the rank one now.
Oh yeah. Okay, that gets him to 20 and gets him a hookshot.
Yeah. Nice. Well calculated.
Good skull roting.
Yeah, what the hell basically did what I thought Cola was going to do. In going up through Goron City and here into Nightcap to get to 20. Yeah, and Pyra's right, couldn't just go, that's the wrong Dorito. What the hell's... No, he still got it! What? That was the wrong Dorito, and still the explosion.
Well, the hitbox for both the hitboxes for bombs as well as the hitbox for that particular grotto is pretty generous.
Yeah. Unless you only have 5 chews and then you miss it because it's obnoxious sometimes as well.
So again, with the items that we know, we have 3 of our 4 required dungeons already completable in logic. We have Deku completable, we have Forest completable, and we have DC completable. And whereas Icola is currently headed through DC and picking up a big chest, which is Kokiri's sword, well, what the hell is going hard for those 20 skulls once that hookshot. And is probably going to be in dungeon rush mode afterwards.
Yeah, he's gonna hope to walk into the last item in the Forest Temple again, but I've got a sneaky suspicion that's not going to happen this time.
Nah, I'm with you. I presume there's either hammer or something that leads us to hammer right on OGC ferry, so we're gonna need all 3 strengths.
So I guess DC hasn't had anything today.
No, Kokiri sword. That's it.
Yeah, it's done. I'm assuming, I don't know, somebody who is much more knowledgeable on these settings can inform me that with it being open Deku, if there's a Kokiri sword in here, does that...
No, it has no logical implications. It has the same logical implications as the Stone of Agony in these settings.
So could it be hinted foolish? I mean, it's not going to be...
No, it is still a unique item.
Yeah, because it does have, I guess, maybe regarding kind of the fortress kind of shenanigans, maybe it can't be hinted foolish. I don't know.
Possibly. I think because we have random spawns and you could theoretically, as a child, spawn in on the far side of Gerudo Valley,
yeah.
it could still be logically required for that, so it's not a foolish item.
Yeah.
What the hell's not going adult straight away? I mean, wants to make the most of it and do nighttime CAC checks.
Yeah, and we saw this yesterday, and he was kind of like, he said quite a lot about, you know, with the items that he has, and kind of this feeling of clearing kind of the child stuff before going back to adult, and it seems to kind of work out for him. So it's definitely a mentality that I'm going to start adopting. And
oh, hi, Rudo's letter.
There's Ruto's letters. That's now ice in logic.
And Jabu completable.
And Jabu completable, so even more stuff that is open to us now logically. Also with the offshoot bowling, so a lot of checks actually that can be done very quickly.
But this is a common commentator phrase, but this seat really is wide open. There are so many things we can just do. Icola is about to get his strength 2 here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that is kind of the child done. For what the hell is this going to be pushing DC and Forest next?
Yep.
For Icola, you know, the hook is pretty close. He knows River is with the hero. Now has that Storms. It's always the thing when you have River way of the hero, and it's like, do you go as adult and miss out on Frogs 1 and potentially orphan Frogs 1? It's so annoying sometimes. Especially with Storms being in a way of the hero location.
What the hell is pushing Forest first? So locations open to us right now in logic: Ice Cavern, Jabu Jabu, Bottom of the Well, Forest Temple, the Dongos Cavern, and that's just the dungeons.
Yeah, so I guess the hint that Icola missed has actually not really been a detriment to him this seed because he's picked up the big Goron item being the strength. What the hell's is missing the 30 hit on the child spawn, which is the Nocturne platform.
Yeah, and that's bad.
And that's the long shot. So anybody's kind of guess at the moment on how bad that will be. Just imagine if you don't need it, you don't pick up the hint, and you save time not picking up another 10 schools. Like... So I guess now kind of the aim of the game is trying to find where that strength 3 is. And I guess we have the river wave the hero that's open to us. That could be the strength. We are still missing a magic. So something could still be there. Maybe OGC has magic, maybe OGC has hammer. So I guess they're kind of the 3 things that we're missing. Magic, hammer, strength 3. And I will tell you something, Tobias, that I'm going to make a prediction that the strength 3 will not be on the OGC fairy. You can mark that down. As
that is a bold statement, Chuckles.
I need to be right with something.
I mean, you've fulfilled your quota of technically correct statements for the night, I think.
Yeah.
Which we all know is the best kind of correct.
Chat's kind of talking about what the hell's skipping the forest schools because he doesn't know the 30. It's just interesting, kind of these decision points, and you know these runners are much better than me to kind of make the decisions that they make. But yeah, these are kind of quick schools that you could collect, some 4 quick schools. You don't know what 30 is, and it could be absolutely anything, except for the fact you've almost got almost every single item anyway, so the likelihood of it being something is reduced. Yeah, it's just it's an interesting decision point.
Yep.
He'll get the 30 and think, bugger. Well, actually, he won't think bugger because
he's not British. He's Canadian. He has other words for that.
He'd be like, ah, putain, ah.
Yeah, basically that.
Sorry, we went into the French restream.
The man's mother tongue is actually French, so something like that is probably not far off.
Or should he say, ooh, poutine? I don't know. Probably the latter, actually. The poutine champion himself.
The man who, when he came to Germany and got told there is mediocre poutine to be had, he went for it.
Yeah. Radishes and all. Alright, Icola going child, so I am going to assume he's going to go river as child with the Song of Storms. There's the save spawn on the Nocturne, which surprisingly the best thing about that has been the hint that Icola got from there, so that's fun. Yeah, this is the second instance of Forest Temple Food Chat. It's a new podcast. FTFC.
Probably needs to be a regular segment on Gossip Stone, actually.
Yeah, we'll open up the Forest Temple Food Chat segment French comms are debated strength logic. I mean, we could be doing that. We've just elected to take the decision to not. I mean, actually, I've told you the strength logic. It's not in OGC. That's all the logic you need to know. I'd actually love to be in the French commentary Forest Temple food chat. Because that would make me so hungry.
I would just say, oh, a big chest in Forest Temple for what the hell's on the boss key chest, and it is bomb shoes. Okay.
Or choose.
We'll take it.
I love
So,
that one there. So cool. Just the tiny things about Ocarina of Time Randomizer that makes me shiver with anticipation.
wasn't the anniversary of that movie just recently?
I actually don't know, but what I do know is that the theatre performance is on tour, and it's going to be in my local city in like 3 weeks' time or something like that.
Oh heck yeah!
Want to go with me? So if anybody wants to come and see the Rocky Horror Picture Show in Coventry in a couple of weeks' time, then DM me. Mel's in. Get on a plane!
Is there anyone older than this film here?
I'm not. I mean, everybody in this chat is between the ages of 1988 and 1992.
I mean, we're all, yeah, core millennials, basically, right?
SpeedGaming 3! Rated with a party of 10. I hope you enjoyed your speedrunning event that you watched. We are playing Ocarina of Time Randomizer, where the aim of the game is to pick up some items and beat up Ganon.
Yep. Ocarina of Time Randomizer. For those who might know OOTR but not the settings that we are currently using, we have a 3-stone Ganon's Castle bridge, and Ganon's Castle boss key is revealed to us when we collect the Spirit and Shadow Medallion. And that is the requirements for getting through this game, as well as, of course, finding magic and light arrows to actually be able to damage Ganon. So, for this seed, that means the mandatory dungeons are Deku Tree, Dodongo's Cavern, Forest Temple, and Fire Temple. 3 of which are already completable with the items we found in about the first half hour of the seed.
Pause champ on this big chest in Way of the Hero River.
And there's Strength 3! Okay, so... Okay?
I was right!
You were?
Yeah, the Strength 3 was not in the OGC fairy.
You were. You were completely correct with that.
Just enable me. Just enable me. Okay, that's brilliant.
Look, Sharkles, sometimes you just have to give a man enough rope to hang himself with. Rhetorical rope, that is.
Interesting that he kind of picked up that piece of heart. I don't know what was so enlightened about that piece of heart, that he felt the desire to... It was a Way of the Hero piece of heart, of course, but he felt like he needed to float down to pick it up. Which is funny. The small things, again, excites me.
Okay, Strength 3 confirmed. Yep. What? Read that again. Read that again. What was that hint about the Megaton Hammer?
That was Domain. Child Domain has the
Oh,
hammer.
well.
What? The chicken was bouncing.
Well, Icola sure would like to have that chicken back, I guess. Okay, so, that is Forest Temple completable, and most likely, well, that probably only leaves magic as the way of the hero item for OGC Fairy.
Glow.
Or not quite. We might be in no mode. It depends. The thing is, OGC Fairy with that can either be straight up magic, or it can be an item that just leads us on the merry path to actually logically get into Zora's domain. It could very well just be a silver scale.
Imagine that.
No, it doesn't have to lead to magic or lights incoherent. It can also just lead to Megaton Hammer, which is in Zora's domain and currently logically not accessible.
Oh yeah, we need ZL.
Oh yeah, and we need ZL. You're right. Whoops.
Where is ZL?
Got a bit overexcited there, but hey. That is all 4 mandatory dungeons now completable. Out of logic, but completable.
Where is that Zelda's lullaby?
DMC or Colossus, says Chet.
Makes sense. I mean, could be on Prelude. It should be. It's always interesting with Water Temple Prelude, and because you would need the boss key in one of the first 2 checks.
It's not impossible.
It's like Water Temple Prelude, Spirit Temple without Requiem. It's just really interesting.
You are correct, Inco. I was already schooled by chat.
Imagine chat being more knowledgeable than us.
Just imagine.
We just get excited, that's all. It's excitable being in here. Oh my god, a big chest in Domain!
Who'da thunk? It's a Megaton Hammer. Who would have expected that one? With the hint right outside.
I just love like how he chucked the fairy, read the hint, and then it's like, I need a fairy. I need the chicken.
I need that chicken. I need that chicken bad.
I need to go and get chicken again. Good old Jeremy.
Imagine doing commentary at 1 AM. Could be me.
At the moment, isn't it?
It's yeah, midnight for me, and it is I think 11 PM for you. So
yeah, still semi-reasonable, except for I almost fell asleep at 8 PM. But I actually feel great now. I feel wide awake.
So we are not sure what is going to be on OGC Fairy. It will likely be magic, or it will be, yeah, something that puts something in logic that we're not thinking about.
I mean,
but
it could be something else.
With the information that chat now has, I think this seed could be over by 1:30. If either of the runners actually had all the information collected already.
Imagine. The jettiest of jets. I mean, that's what happens when every hint tells you where every single item is.
Yeah.
And what's great is that Icola dumps that chicken in Domain to read the hint. And if that wasn't the hint, he wasn't going into Domain. Right,
yep.
Like, he was not going into Domain. That hint was such a well-timed hint.
That hint had such fortuitous placement. Absolutely. So yeah. I think we don't need a long shot this seed, unless something really major happens.
What if light arrows are like on
Oh, light arrows have plenty of awful locations left.
Light arrows are on Darkling, but there's a small key on Morpher that makes the long shot logically required.
Ew.
I had that in one of my league matches one time.
No wait, I thought we had a spare key in in Water
but
Temple.
the other key's in River, so, you know. So you need the Morphin key. Hey, look, we're in Forest Temple again. You know what that means.
More food talk?
Forest Temple food chat. I had spaghetti bolognese for dinner today. It was an old frozen one that I reheated, so it was very quick for me to eat. What did you have for dinner?
I had a pasta dish with way too much chili, actually.
Oh wow! Nice.
I was supposed to put like half a pepper in there, and ended up putting a whole chili pepper in there.
Wow.
It is spicy.
Yeah, that would make my mouth explode. Inca had a burrito. Legendary.
Anyway, what the hell is now headed into Crater? Let's see if Crater Song is just straight up Zelda's Lullaby.
Yeah, he's going to be able to pick up the song, so give us a bit more of that information. If this isn't ZL, we have no way of getting to the desert.
No
Yes,
logical
we have
way.
Long shot. We have long shot.
We can have a long shot, and it's just straight up ZL. Okay,
It's just there anyway.
we're inching ever closer to no mode.
Stop the theory crafting.
And I think the use cases for long shot are dwindling rapidly.
Yeah, well, what the hell ever check the save spawn? Like, the child.
Incoherent coming up with a baby seed emoji combo. I mean, depending on where light arrows are, this could still get pretty ugly. But until we get the light arrow hint, we have our way to the light arrow hint now ready and open to us.
That's the kind of the thing with the... What was that again?
Fish.
The thing with the light arrow hint is that Ganondorf's just going to tell us where it is. So, and we have a lot of the items that we would need to go into all of these weird locations. The only one that would be difficult, potentially, is the Water Temple. We don't have Gold Scale or Iron Boots yet. But if it's, you know, in my castle, like, we've got everything. If it's Jabu, we've got everything. Like... Reminder that the letter was in the way of the hero location as well.
Oh. To make a point.
Resolved by the strength, of course, but...
No, the letter was on Richard. That's not a way. Market is not way of the hero today.
Why did I think it was on... Sorry, I played a seed earlier. Oh, I played half an hour of a seed, and the letter was on man on roof. I was getting confused.
Welp. Seed bleed is real, folks.
I played half an hour of seed, and I was like, I do not want to play on roof, so I randomizer.
Fortress Foolish. Alright. So, what information is what the hell's lacking? He needs the information that... Well, he doesn't particularly need the information that 30 is a hook shot. He also needs to find where his Megaton Hammer is. Which is in Child Domain.
He's just read the river hint now, hasn't he? From the DMC grotto, so...
Yeah, so he now has that information. He's likely going to do DC and then just go up the river as a child afterwards, just to be able to do all the checks that are currently available to him. We'll get that hint about the Megaton Hammer, and we'll then just go, alright, I guess I'm getting that chicken back, just like Icola did.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless he goes up there as...
Oh wait, he has CL now, he doesn't even need the chicken, never mind.
Yeah, he could even go up there as adult. I mean, it's not gonna harm him in any way, but... Yeah, he'd be in a position where he wants to rush ice, read the hint, and be like, "Oh, going back up here again." So what the hell still needs to do DC?
Yep.
Icola needs to do the back end of this forest temple. So I don't know where you're going, Icola. You've been here, haven't you?
I think that's probably about the equal time.
I was just about to say, like, who wins? I think the DC players. Icola, where are you going, dude? Go that way. Okay. I think what the hell will we finish first? And then are we equal on dungeons then?
Just about, yeah, and also probably, well, Icola has an information advantage and an item advantage at the moment.
Yeah, so I mean, we were kind of worried about Icola not picking up that big Goron hint, but he's kind of worked out the logic with the Hyrule Field way of the hero, and could be argued that this is tight, or Icola has an advantage here.
Yeah, seems like it to me.
It's an advantage in that he's got it in his possession at the moment, and what the hell still needs to go pick it up. Which is
What the hell's doesn't have the information where that hammer is, doesn't have it in his possession. It's gonna take a few minutes to grab that. He certainly will get the hammer hint because that he has a river way of the hero hint. He will get his strength 3 there, and will certainly go up the rest of the river, just to confirm.
Yep, Pyra is absolutely correct again. Still needs the L for Icola.
Alright, and just a quick warning, we have been informed that due to a slight technical issue, we might have the stream on SpeedGaming 1 here freeze for a brief moment. That is normal, everything is fine. You don't need to worry.
I feel like deja vu. Yeah, we're back to panic again. Panic and am I alive? I mean, I thought you were going to announce that the Queen had died or something like that.
I don't have a black tie handy.
Here's the useless sword. Black tie in the chest. Chat is fun. Chat is so cool. I mean, everybody's really cool. Including, see how I've segued, the runners!
Oh, wonderful!
Go and follow these two amazing runners and what the hell has happened. Icola, Eevee. Absolutely, like, these two are going to be deep in the main tournament coming up shortly, so make sure you're keeping an eye on them. And Bot is going to say to us that I'm on commentary with TobiasG_91.
That's right. And also, thanks to our trackers, obviously, Mera and Melqui and Star. Mera and Star also, obviously, doing quite a bit more than just tracking today, organizing our restream, organizing this entire tournament. And there's the freeze that we mentioned. Everything is fine. Everybody stay calm.
Oh, we're back.
There we go.
Yeah, thanks Mera and Star for putting this show on, and thank you for Melqui, who is the favourite, my favourite of the Quees.
Especially our favorite combination of those two syllables, Mel and Qui.
Don't worry.
With that said, also, thank you, obviously, to our setup volunteer, Phantasma, who is helping us smooth out these the technological difficulties that Twitch so happily bestows upon us.
I wonder if Icola remembered he had a fairy then. And that's why he was so like laissez-faire about just back-walking into those green bubbles.
I don't know.
Or was he just like, was that just a complete accident?
Probably wasn't too worried about his health. I think quite a few of the top runners even play with low health sound disabled.
Yeah, you can have it as like a soft buzz, rather than have the frustrating vanilla sound, which is just feels like that is a panic. Yeah, hopefully everybody in the Florida area and surrounding states is okay at the moment.
Yep, certainly hope so.
Green Pobot push. This is the thing that everybody practices. There's so much practice goes into this to make sure you get a good time. And a 40. 40 is good. You want to try and get that 41. The elusive 42, though, is what people are striving to achieve.
So if they are, I haven't ever seen them practice that yet. But you know what? You play OTR for longer than I do, so
I'm being minorly sarcastic.
Minorly sarcastic? Who'd have thunk?
Yeah, imagine me being sarcastic.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Hi, Requiem.
Okay. There's desert, quick desert access. I mean, we don't. Yeah, we could have had long shot to get to GTG, but Crossing is still out without magic. But the Requiem is handy as heck.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. This probably has to be Epona's song, if I've got my logic correct. Or should be Epona's song. No, Bolero. All right. Didn't quite get it right.
That's fun for Bolero has ZL.
Oh, that's the second copy of that hint, though. What the hell's now knows child domain is very required. What is that on the archway? I didn't see it.
He's just gonna go and double check
within Zora's domain. Yup.
So now he knows that Child, River. Well, he could go up River with Child and do everything, and then pop into domain and pick up the hammer. So he's gonna, as he picks up the boss key on laps.
Yeah, he is on rails for the rest of the seed, basically. Go Child, go get whatever's way of the hero in your river. Go do your domain check. Go back adult. Probably check Castle Fairy first, just to get that out of the way. Get the information, and then go Fire Temple. Or do you even worry about Castle Fairy before going Fire Temple? I mean, you have to go to Ganon's castle anyway. Afterwards.
Yeah, you may as well just pick up. You know where the hammer is. You don't need the magic for whatever's going to be an OGC for the Fire Temple. So you might as well. He actually has Bolero as well, which is really handy. Play Bolero.
Yep.
Head fire. We kind of maybe potentially underestimated the length of time that it's going to take Icola to do Forest, because what the hell has been out of DC for quite a long while now.
Yep. And what the hell got the information that he really needed. Wanted to go for inverted camera there, didn't quite get it.
Icola with the 0 cycle on the Ganondorf. I don't think I've seen Icola do that before. But that's not a easy strat. Okay, that's even Stevens on rewards. What the hell's just behind Icola on picking up Hammer and Strength 3. Icola slightly behind on picking up the Zelda's Lullaby. So we have a race. We really do have a race today, so looking forward to seeing how this transpires. Oh, he's got yeah, I'm gonna be like, watch out for the chicken. Who won game 1? That would be the runner on the left. WTHH. Do we have a... What is the quickest SGL tournament time at the moment?
I think that is hovering around the 2-hour mark. That is strength 3 for What the Hells. He now knows he's at least he's likely in glow mode, but certainly knows that he can get that OGC check now.
Dang, 132. So Icola is now in fire. So he's the first to enter fire with the hammer. And what the hell is about to do the torch run to pick up the hammer. Imagine he'll go straight to fire afterwards as well. See how deep we need to go for the fire temple today.
Well, straight away we're not even hammer locked.
Mera, who had the longest sea time? Who had the race with the longest sea time? Was it me? Was it me and Barbie? Yeah, signs are awful. Here's Hammer.
And there's What the Hell's Megaton Hammer. Straight back to Temple of Time we go. Meanwhile, Icola, as you said, already in Fire Temple, so now that all is said and all is done and everyone has the same information, seems like Icola does indeed have an advantage. Just about, call it 3-4 minutes?
And What the Hells does not know about the 30. What the Hells does have Bolero and Requiem. So he's going to get to fire quick. Oh, he's not playing Bolero. Oh, he may be picking up the OGC.
Yeah, I'm thinking he probably has OGC Ferry on his mind at the moment.
Why am I not surprised that I had the longest time? Okay, here we go. I think what the hell is probably just doing this for the knowledge to see if he can go mode the rest of the game, or below mode, go mode, whatever.
This has to be magic, I think. Everything else would be a big surprise.
I think the only other thing it could be would be the iron boots.
Nope. I mean, yes, it could have been, but it wasn't. That is not this universe.
Yeah. Okay, so now we have that resolved, at least, so we don't need to be concerned with what's going to be in the OGC fairy. We can kind of peacefully go through fire, waiting for the boss key. We're going to have to climb up to the middle layer. Icola has 5 hearts. I don't think he's got another fairy.
That should be enough to climb, but probably wants to pick up a fairy before fighting Volvagia.
Yeah, so I guess that's another small tidbit that... what the hell does this have? The Goron tunic, but I think it's kind of moot with these skill-up runners. Yeah, we got pretty much a baby seed. We've kind of been hinted everything. We only had 4 dungeons that we needed to complete that were Deku DC, Fire and Forest. A lot of the stuff that we wanted has been hinted. The Megaton Hammer was hinted into main. Our kind of Way of the Heroes have really helped us out. We had OGC Way of the Hero. Big Goron had strength that's hinted. It's been nice, it's been good. Imagine Incoherent saying that he's bad at this game. Inco, you're good. Oh, big chest. Ballsies. A bow. Okay.
There's finally a second bow.
Okay, we haven't found another bomb bag, and we haven't found... that was the second bow that we found. Oh, also, both our hook shots were hinted on 20 and 30, Doc.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So we knew our hooks almost straight away. Well, actually, what the hell, still doesn't know what the second hook is. It looks as though Eco has the advantage. Oh, he does have another fairy. Okay, Eco does have the advantage currently in terms of progression through fire. Just wait and see the boss key. I think it was peaked at being the top of the phase. And then we get to see some Volvagia fighting. And then see where those light arrows are. Yeah, so Nyquil straight after this match, or depending on when this match finishes, it might finish a little bit earlier. We do have game 3 of the other semi-final between Mr. Mario and Exodus. The winner of that match will be playing the winner of the best of 3 of this match in the finals of SGL 2022 online. Here's the beacon.
And there's the boss key.
So we are Volve bound.
Yep, not bothering obviously with any further checks in fire tempo. Off to slay a dragon and then find out where we need to go to find those light arrows.
Yeah, Mel was saying not open for shortcut. I did kind of, in the back of my head, I was like, do you put the effort in to do that? Do you put the effort in for the
You've
potential
peaked
for
the
light
boss
skin?
key already.
It's tough. I
It's
think
tough.
you've just gotta assume that you have, and you've got everything to be able to get the go.
I think you just count the odds and say, okay, there are far more checks outside Fire Temple left than inside Fire Temple, so the odds that Ganondorf says in Fire Temple are marginal. So that's what you work with.
Okay, let's see this Volve from Eco. Had a really good Volve last time, did a perfect kind of bomb threat with Master Sword, so let's see if Eco can pull that off again.
4. 5. 6. 7.
He's gonna make it without using
I
fairy
think.
as well.
Yup.
So good.
Wow. Amazing. Guess what the hell's finding out where the boss key is?
Oh, nice dodge. Shove the bowl there, and then get shot by the other. Oh no. Oh no! This face!
Oh no!
I know
These boulders had it out for him.
We
Jeez.
should not laugh at the misfortune of runners. But that was
Fire arrows from Volve.
Light arrow. Well, fire arrow is even on Volvagia. That's another one of the items that we need to. We can kind of tick off the list. Okay, off the prelude. Icola just needs to spend a little bit of time in picking up the magic, but it is pretty much en route. What do we think, chat? Let's put our guesses in. Where do we think Ganon is going to hit these light arrows? We know
Training
Candy
grounds.
Valley, Lost Woods, or Fortress, because they're the 3 foolish locations. You're going for training grounds, Tobias?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for training grounds.
I'm gonna say
Which-
spicy.
Training grounds is spicy enough for you?
I'm gonna say. I don't know. Don't know. What is spicy? I don't know. Lake Hylia for lab dive. Water. I'm going water. Let's go water. I'm going water. I'm going for what I said before. Light arrows on Dartlink, and there's 2 keys on River and Morpher. So the long shot is logically required, but hard not.
Lap dive says Archangel Ace. You like a Tua says it's Bongo.
Oh, Abiganush saying SpeedGaming. That's the comfy movement get home from work. Well, I'm glad we can add to the comfiness of your end of day. Happy to have you here. Eco climbing. Didn't so I actually quite like when I've got strength 3 and I'm getting more the light arrows. I like checking the light trial before climbing. Because if it's in there, oh my goodness, there's a big chest here. Oh my. Is it
Are they just gonna be on the way?
Here? Kill the stealth foes!
Is that just Randomizer saying, no, there will be a new shortest seed today?
Lens of truth incoming. Here we go!
Nope, Giants
Bait.
followed.
Bait!
Alright, that is
Oh,
what the
down.
hell's done with Volvagia.
Here we go.
It really
We've
does
got a
come
race.
down to the light arrow location. If Ganondorf tells Icola that they are in Jabu Jabu, What the Hells has a huge advantage because What the Hells has found Udo's letter on Richard, which Icola never did.
And if it comes down to that, I mean, we talked about that at the time, about how he was clearing like market, and how in the previous interview he said, you know, it's just kind of nice to clear things up when you don't know where everything is, like, and that kind of, you know, some people would argue safe, some people would argue, here's the rank and the hover boots from last seed.
Mm-hmm.
And Icola isn't the most aggressive of runners as well, compared to some other big runners. They're, you know, he plays quite safe as well. Here we go.
Inside my castle. Okay.
If What the Hells goes to light trial and tries to see if it's in there first.
I don't see it happening. I think Icola has this.
Do it. Do it. Do light trial first. What the Hells? Yeah, this is going to be minutes apart. There's a big,
One big chest. Is it this one? Nope. For Rory's win.
Wow, and if you did light trial first, then you could have had the FW to put at the top of the tower. Nah, he's climbing. He's climbing. This is going to come down to a Gnome fight, potentially.
I don't think so.
Trial.
Icola grabbing the key, checking the last light trial check, and then going for the other half of the checks in this dungeon.
Small chest. Gotta go and look elsewhere. Which way do you go? Left or right? Going left. Heading towards Shadow first. With the fire arrows he's obtained from Volvagia. What's with the poker puns of what the hell having 0 outs and drawing dead?
Well, it's not so much a poker pun, it's just what can happen that will make this swing in What the Hell's favor, and the answer is not much. Icola is just, at this point, has the advantage of just being a few minutes ahead, and both of them will go the same route here in Ganon's castle.
Yeah,
because
mid-climb is not going to help.
You go for the most check-dense locations first, and that is light trial first, and then you just continue going counterclockwise. Here we go. Light arrows, there we are. I think calling it slightly early here because obviously Icola could have a terrible Ganondorf and Ganon fight, but to be quite honest, I think Icola is forcing a game 3 here, and we will be seeing each other again pretty soon.
Yeah, he's going to need an unfortunate Ganondorf fight, and he actually has a safety fairy as well, so there is very little that's going to save what the hell was here. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But we love more OOTA, and the fact that we're going to get another game 3, the second set of game 3s potentially in the semi-final. Holy moly. Legit.
Namaha in chat, what the heck? I leave for 30 minutes and the seat is over. Well, yeah. Everything was literally on the way.
Imagine this was one of the qualifiers.
Oh boy.
You would be so annoyed if you were like 20 minutes behind in this qual. Yeah, we'll have to see when game 3, when they're able to organise a game 3. Into the Ganondorf fight with the light arrows. You can climb that fence and just jump down. Alright, cool. Yeah, like Mara just said, let's just remind everybody that we do have game 3 of Mr. Mario X that's coming up shortly following this. I don't know whether we will do an end of stream or we'll just carry on. We'll see what the runners want to do and what the restream team want to do, but that will be coming shortly. No BGS found, so we're going to have to do the Master Sword crouch stabs here, and that's very good from Icola. Very good to see. Into Ganon. What the hell is going right? Amazing. I think I would have gone right. No, I would have gone left. I don't know. It doesn't matter. The water trial is on the opposite side. And straight out of Lord of the Flies, here's Piggy. Juggles in shambles. With the hammer, chopping down Ganon for phase 1. That's what the hell makes its way around the trials. Be heading into the water trial and picking the light arrows here on inside Ganon's castle. Let's go. But as he picks up the light arrows, Icola is going to pick up the Master Sword. Start swinging the blade of Evil's Bane. I guess this is the jets of all jets. I think you can't really find
this is
the jettier seas.
This is as close to just follow, basically just follow the route that has been explicitly laid out for you before the seed even began. You're going to get. Yeah. I think that with a slice and a dice, that is Icola sealing it, and we will be seeing game 3. GG's to Icola.
I like what we did there, sealing it, because he's just sealed him in the Sacred Realm.
Yep.
Love it. GG's. And we've had 2 matches in Ocarina of Time Randomizer with these 2 great runners, and we've barely seen any of Spirit and Shadow.
Yeah, well.
Or did we go Mo Shadow last time? I can't remember.
I don't quite recall. I just know that I think this is the moment that What the Hells has seen the race result in the race room and has seen that Icola has finished and has forfeited from the race. So, that's it. Icola is forcing a game 3 here. What the Hells and Icola both won a game in this best of 3 series. And as far as I can see from the discussion that is taking place in race time currently, or that has taken place in race time over the last few minutes, the game 3 of this series will be scheduled for 9 a.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central European for tomorrow. If
Wow.
all goes well. It'll have to be approved and go through the organizers first, obviously. But that is the tentative plan. I think What the Hells is about to join us for an interview here, though.
Yeah, so... Hello!
And there he is. GG's.
No.
Hey dude, condolences for
Yeah,
not
okay.
taking it this time round.
It's okay, I destroyed my apartment in the 15 minutes before this.
You destroyed it!
No, I'm kidding.
Is there poutine all up the walls?
Honestly, I'm getting a poutine after this. Screw this.
Amazing. Dude, what do you think? What are your thoughts on the jettiest of jets?
I think it was... I don't know what the hell happened on Volvagia and the Knuckle, so that... I was like, oh, is this really gonna cost me? And then, so I was like, okay, I'm not... Once I got the light arrow, he wasn't done yet. Just thought, okay, I'm gonna climb, and I'll look again once I'm at Ganondorf. And I was like, he's definitely gonna be done. And then he was done, and I was like, it felt a bit better, because it's like, okay, it's not just because I died to the Knuckle, but still, I mean, when it's that close, what can you do?
It was just one of those seeds where every hint pointed you in the direction that you needed to go to.
Yeah, that domain hint blew my mind.
But you got it in Spirit and you found it second.
Yeah, you got it on Colossus. The other copy of the hint was right in front of the door, right in front of Zora's domain.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah,
So Icola
that's the one Icola got.
And was like, I'm going to dump the chicken and read this hint. And it's like, the Megaton hammer is right next door. So he went down the river to pick the chicken back up to go into domain.
Nice.
But then,
Having never picked up CL.
I don't know whether you've talked about it in the race time room. I haven't looked. But
We didn't say anything.
did you? Okay. Do you want to know where the child spawn is?
Sure.
It's the Nocturne Warp.
Oh, okay.
Do
You want to know what the hint up there in the graveyard is?
What hint am I missing? I don't know.
30 skulls, which is your long shot.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, so both hooks are on 20 and 30.
Oh, that's good to have. Yeah,
That's
it confirms that you gotta get skulls. I mean, I rushed skulls. I committed to it, so it wouldn't have changed much. But yeah, I didn't want to check it because first in the ranch, I thought I'm gonna play Serenade and just hike. I was like, I don't need to check the spawn that much since I'm Hyrule Field's way the hero and I'm going to Kokiri Forest and I'll get the skulls in Lake on the way. But then I got the eye drop, so I knew I couldn't check the spawn anymore. So that's why I didn't check it at all.
Yeah, once you got the eye drops, it's like, now you can't save quit.
Mhm.
But Kissinger was like, he's not going to check it when you're in the back of London Ranch. And it's like, nope, you didn't say.
Yeah, it was just like, no, I would have checked it normally. Like, that's usually the spot I check it, but like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
so
had my plan at that point. It's like, what is it going to change if I somehow spawn in Kakiri Forest? It's not really going to change what I want to do, and we might not spawn there. So I thought, man.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Icola did check in that spot.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you got the hook first. You kind of went after Deku. You went down Goron City and went into CAC, and that was kind of the route that I thought that Icola was going to go down. That would have been what I would have done. And then you got the hook in Child 1. But Icola went adult. And you've really kind of did different routes this seed, which was really interesting because it was really hard to see who had what kind of advantage, because he found the hammer first, you found things like the boomerang, which he never got. It was just really kind of messed up in terms of the routing, and then you were both kind of, once you joined back together, your routes joined back together in fire, and it was kind of like, Icola's got about a 5-minute advantage in fire now. And then we were kind of like, well, it really depends on where the light arrows are. And when we saw inside my castle, that was kind of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I was doing math in my head in Deku, and once I realized at some point, oh yeah, I can actually get 20 right now. Because at first I was thinking I'll get like 3 in DC, but I thought I want the CAC skulls anyway. And the CAC skulls are like why wouldn't you get 6, all 6 of them? Like you don't want to end up having extra skulls because you did the CAC skulls. So and then you have to do like a little detour after DC. So I thought, I'll just do it this way. It was like really committing to skulls, so I thought it was a bit risky maybe. But okay, yeah, it turns out there was no other hook shot.
Yeah, because you got the bottle as well early, which automatically put 20 in. And you both were you both went to lake and you both did the lab, and you got the beam, which you dumped all 3 bugs into the hole.
Yeah, what the hell?
I had to get more bugs. I found that kind of funny. Yeah, and then you got the Rang, which allowed you to get the graveyard school to get to 20, which was convenient.
Yeah, because I was gonna get the maze one in Goron City, and I thought, I guess I can skip this one now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it after that. It was like, do Forest, do DC, get your song, get that hint, freak out, and River was with a hero, then get that strength. I'm like, oh, that's it. Like we're in trials mode, and we basically have all items except Iron Boots and Longshot, so we're good.
Yeah, this was basically 3 of your 4 mandatory dungeons were open within the first 30 minutes of the seed, and from there it basically just went on rails.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like just as soon as we saw the dungeons, it's like, oh, this could be fast. But then we already had OGC hint and hookshot skulls and big Gorons. So like, okay, this might be spicy. Maybe it's not a jet, but no, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, right at the start, Icola actually read the ped and then went child. And you went to adult CAC and kind of did some adult CAC stuff.
Oh, he didn't do adult CAC, huh?
No. And that was a question I was going to ask you. So you got a strength and you got the hover boots from Kakariko. And I think you read the ped at that point and knew that DC was a medallion. So just
no, I hadn't read the ped.
Oh, had you not read the ped? Okay.
No.
Okay. We knew the ped, and I'm guessing that's because Icola checked it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought of going up. I mean, I feel like, I don't know, a year ago or something, I would have went up.
Really?
But
that's interesting.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I don't go up as much now if it's just strength. The hover boots kind of made me think a bit more about doing it.
That's what I was thinking.
But like the prelude mobility, I don't know, and the fact that it's open Deku, like there's such a big chance you'll go child and you'll find like explosives, and then you can full clear the mountain. So yeah, I think going up would have been fine too, because then you get the song.
Which would have been ZL.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like you can get the Requiem earlier, and maybe it helps getting the domain hint or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah. If you had the knowledge that DC was required, would you have climbed?
No, I think it wouldn't have changed anything.
Okay, cool.
Like required or not, I feel like I would have done, like, even if I knew DC was a stone, like a year ago, I would have just went just because, like, yeah, let's go up the mountain and do things. I don't know. I
It's
feel like recently I'd rather like go back child and see if I can find explosives rather than go up.
Yeah. It's so interesting hearing you kind of speak about like how your game style has kind of changed and kind of your mentality and what you would have done. It just shows kind of how the meta develops and how people decide to route things potentially more efficiently or take other kind of risks and gambles compared to, I don't know, I think doing DC is just a safe option overall.
Yeah, it's not like that risky either. Like it's not like it would be, oh my god, I went to DC, I lost so much
Yeah,
time. And
yeah, nobody would have, you know, said anything if you were in DC at that point. So
yeah, but I think I don't know. I think I play more safe now, like a bit more simple. Like I think like I don't know, around season 2, season 3, usually I would try more to do like out of the box plays. Like
yeah,
just
okay.
trying to get an edge somewhere. Also because I thought it was fun to do that.
Basically, what you're saying is that you're old now, and
Maybe, yeah.
you have to play more simply. So
Yeah, no, I'm just chilling. No, but I think
um,
sometimes like you get burned a bit, and it was when it's an easy seed, and you're like, why did I even try that? That was stupid. And
it's been fun watching you two because Icola, and I was saying it, like he's one of the safer runners of the top set, and you are as well. So it's been fun kind of watching that mentality together. And I think kind of a question that I had, and I was kind of talking about this when there was a bit of a quiet spell on you coming into the seed being kind of one game up and how that changed kind of your mentality or game plan, or if it even changed it at all, or you're just happy to kind of play your game.
no, I think after yesterday, and I watched the VOD too, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm pretty confident that like I can probably beat anyone if I play well. Like I have a really good shot against anyone, so I thought, yeah, let's just play my game, which I did. Like I can't really be mad about how I played, except those screw ups at the end. Overall, I can't really be mad. Really minor mistakes, but nothing really bad.
It's
I'm
just
more
kind of
like thinking about, okay, how, like, if I win, how do I schedule all my matches this weekend? Because I'm kind of screwed. So when I lost, I was like, oh, an extra match? Are you kidding me?
too much Zuta.
Yeah, yeah, that's why we're playing tomorrow. Like, just, I mean, it's just for me on the off chance that if I win, then I probably have to play tomorrow night. So,
Wow.
Woof.
but if I lose, then we can chill this weekend.
Chill.
Win-win.
Yeah, I think there was definitely opportunities for you to have won because you did kind of the child market stuff before heading back to adult, and it got you the rang. And then you also had Requiem as well, because you did the grave and Ecola didn't do that. So there was definitely locations where the light arrows could have been like, you know, GTG or Spirit or Jabu, right? And you would have kind of taken the advantage there.
Ah,
And
yeah, yeah.
it was just it's just kind of where the light arrows are going to be, and it was just in my castle. And
That's interesting though I got ZL and that gave me the hint. But maybe if I never get the Composer Grave song, I probably get the River hint anyway because it's Way of the Heroes. I was going there. So that's pretty
exactly.
funny. I
Yeah,
was gonna go there as adult and do Ice.
yeah,
But
that's what
then
I
I
was.
get Requiem.
Remember
I'm
that.
like, oh, and then Hammer, huh? Then I'm like, okay, I'll do it as child now. River.
Yeah, we legit said that you probably would. You could go up as adult, get the hint, and be like, bugger. Well, this is when I said you wouldn't have said bugger. You would have said, something else because you're not British like me.
Yeah, I would have said like Tabarnak.
And then you would have been like, oh, I've got to climb again. I've got to come up the river again. That kind of sucks.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I had on my plan. I'm gonna play Prelude and do Boulder of Destiny, go up the river as adult, because I didn't want to leave that boulder alone in that Way of the Hero Hyle field. And then, nope, the game was like, go do this. And quick, apparently, because you're kind of, you gotta hurry.
yeah. Ah, dude, you're one of the best to chat and talk to. and watch. And Icola has been a very worthy opponent here. We're gonna let you slide over to the French restream as well, I believe.
Oh, I'm actually not doing it.
Oh, okay, nice. All right. Well, let's thank both the runners for an amazing race. If the bot would like to, well, it's what the hell has happened. And and then, oh well, the one for us works because we're more.
Let's go.
Obviously. So it's me, it's Tobias, it's Mara, it's Mel, it's Star. There we go. Bots decided to listen to Star, but not to me. So
go follow all those runners on Twitch. Keep an eye on them. They're gonna be just because the SGL tournament is close to wrapping up. That doesn't mean they won't be busy playing other Zooter tournaments later this year. And obviously other content, like
Overcooked.
Overcooked, exactly.
the Overcooked main is coming.
It's like other content. I was trying to think. Is he talking about me? Like,
well, friend of the show, the Salty Sponge, I think is an Overcooked main now, or so we think.
it's the best game. Top 2 games, Overcooked and OT.
Certainly.
I'm ready for Overcooked at SGL next year.
Overcooked speedruns when. That being said, also keep in mind that in just 1 hour, there is going to be another OOTR game right on this channel, and it's going to be a doozy. It's going to be Mr. Mario vs. Exodus Game 3. So whoever wins that one will be racing against either What the Hells or Icola in the grand finals of SpeedGaming Live OOTR Online 2022. Pardon me. And so that will start in, looks at schedule, looks at clock, just about an hour.
What the hells? I've just realised why you lost.
Why?
Because I didn't say that. What the hell said hi to Tobias?
No, I knew it.
Oh no!
Knew it.
It's all my fault.
I knew it. And I needed to bunk just twice, and I bunked 4 times, so that's why.
No.
Nope.
Terrible.
Yep. Alright, well, 14 hours, and then we're doing this again.
Yeah, exactly. Also, to anyone in chat who wants to help out with that restream, it's probably a time that might preclude some of our regular volunteers to from helping us out this time. So if you feel like clicking buttons and tracking this race, or if you feel like lending your voice to the commentary booth for this restream, for the restream between What the Hells versus Icola Semifinals Game 3, do volunteer. There is information on how to sign up as a volunteer in the OOTR channel on the SGL Discord. The link is in chat right now. And as Star says,
both
it's
semifinals get into game 3s.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
And I think that just about wraps us, right?
Yeah, I don't think we are going to be cancelling the stream. Is that right, Star? We're not pressing the stop button?
I think we're going to press the stop button. Actually, we've been told.
Whoa.
So thanks everyone for watching. We're going to raid over to whatever else is going on in the SGL universe. And we'll see you back here in about an hour for another match. See you then, and bye everyone.
Peace out, team.